After 2001 and the attacks on 9/11, Americans began to lose trust in both their government and the media. According to a 2002 Pew Research study, American audiences of television news fell by almost half between 1993 and 2002. The data also revealed a generation gap across the ages. Among 18 to 29-year-olds, only 40% reported watching television news at all the previous day, a number that climbs to only 52 among 30 to 49-year-olds. Along with Pew Center's 2004 study on election coverage that showed 18 to 29-year-olds increasingly turned away from mainstream sources of broadcast news, only 23% saying they regularly learned something. It is plain to see American audiences lost the faith they had in traditional sources of mainstream news. During this time, though, American audiences turned to a different form of news and campaign information: late-night television and comedy shows. In 2004, Pew survey found that 21% of people aged 18 to 29 say they regularly learn about news and politics from comedy shows, with one program rising above the rest: The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Its unique blend of comedy, late-night entertainment, news, and public affairs discussion has resonated with a substantial audience. And it's not just the younger audience either. Research shows that the show also attracts an older audience with 27% above the age of 44. With American audiences turning to satirical comedy shows to catch up on news and politics, I was curious to see if we'd done the same thing in Australia. The shorter answer is no. But why? Australians are definitely unhappy with the government. An Australian National University survey conducted last year shows 40% of Australians are not satisfied with democracy, 26% believing the government cannot be trusted, with 74% believing the government makes little difference to household finances, and 69% thinking the government policies have little impact on the country's financial position. Australians also have a low opinion of the media, with only 39% of Australians saying they think they can trust most of the news most of the time. There are two reasons, though, why Australians haven't turned to satirical comedy shows like American audience has. The first being that though Australian audiences have a distrust of news media in general, if you change the previous question so it only focuses on the news that they watch, the number jumps to 53%. Australians, it would seem, have found themselves in a bit of an echo chamber, choosing the couple of news sources and sticking with them. The second reason Australians haven't turned to programs like The Daily Show is that we simply don't have any. Australia has a long history of satirical programs, but none have been able to do the same job as The Daily Show has in America. And I'll be discussing why this is in my next video.